Welcome back to your favorite channel, Keto Cooking with Love. I'm your host, Keto MasterChef Jose Gonzalez, and on today's episode of Keto Date Night, I'm going to be seducing my love with a mouth-watering cauliflower margherita pizza. So, we're starting off by making our own marinara sauce, which is going to serve as our pizza sauce. We're just going to take an onion and chop that up. And the beauty of making your own sauce is that it only takes about 20-25 minutes. You can control the quality of the ingredients and it's so much more flavorful. Most of the sauces that you buy in the market are loaded with sugars and preservatives. So take the time, infuse some love, and make this yourself at home. We have our pot. We haven't turned it on yet. We're adding a bunch of fresh garlic, some chili flakes, a little bit more, like to spice things up. And we have some 100% extra virgin olive oil to add some flavor. And now we're going to get this turned on and heat it up. By starting off with our cold oil, everything is going to extract the flavors from the garlic, the onions, and the chili flakes and really be pronounced and delicious. Season up with a little bit of salt, fresh cracked pepper, and we're gonna get this sauteing and heat it through. So we're gonna cook it down for a few minutes until it gets nice and translucent and those flavors start to meld together. All right, I'm gonna cover that for a bit to get it nice and tender. So we've cooked it down now for about 3 to 5 minutes, gotten everything softened and started off the cooking process. Now we're going to add some more flavor. We got some fresh parsley. We're just going to tear that, give that a little flip, and get that down towards the bottom to start extracting those flavors. We got to make sure we get all the parsley in there. Next, after we make sure that this is all mixed through, you want the parsley to wilt down just for about 30 to 60 seconds. There you go. You can see it's now wilted down and tender. We're going to add a can of crushed tomatoes. These happen to be organic tomatoes. And we're going to get everything mixed together. Nice, smooth. We're going to cook this down from this stage, like I said earlier, for about 20-25 minutes. And just like that, you'll have your own fresh marinara, or in this case, pizza sauce. Of course, we want to season as we go and build those flavors, a little bit of salt, pepper, and cover it. Now, to make our crust, we're going to start off with some riced cauliflower. You can rice your cauliflower in a blender, you can use a grater, or you can even purchase it like this in your produce section. And we're going to get this in a pan, non-stick pan, over medium-high heat. Spread everything out evenly, and we're going to start to evaporate the steam from our cauliflower rice. You want to make sure not to burn this or get too much color on it. So stir it, mix it around. You can see that nice steam evaporating. This is only going to take about 5 to 7 minutes. You want to keep an eye on it, monitor the heat, have it at about medium. So as you can see, we don't have too much color. Still some steam coming off, but our cauliflower rice is about ready. We're going to set that off to the side in a bowl, put it in the refrigerator to cool for about 5 to 10 minutes. Oh, that looks gorgeous. It's going to be an amazing date night, I'll tell you that right now. So we've cooled our cauliflower rice. We're going to get our sheet pan ready with some parchment paper. It's kind of like putting the bed sheets on the bed, you know what I mean? We have our cauliflower rice, a little bit of Parmesan cheese, and 1 egg. And this is such a simple recipe. It's 2 cups of rice, 1 cup of Parmesan cheese shredded, and 1 egg. Now, we're going to mix this all together. Nice, and this is going to come together so quickly, so simply. As you can see, it's just a 3-ingredient pie crust. Absolutely anyone can do this. Just like that, our doughs come together. So we're gonna pour that out onto our parchment paper, and we're gonna start to press down our dough. All right, so you want to press it down nice and evenly. All right, you can form this into a circle, into a sphere, into a square, whatever kind of shape you like. Now you can see I'm a little bit strong there, so I kind of gauged dug out a hole in the middle of my pizza, but that's okay. We're gonna work it out. We're gonna gather everything together and just get it pressed down nice and even. And then we're gonna start to form the edge, the crust of our pizza, if you will. And as you can see, this is very easy to do. Just a few ingredients. Start to form that crust. Beautiful. There we go. Nice. Oh man, this is gonna be so good. Now, we're gonna put our pizza crust into an oven, 400 degrees, and that's gonna go for 15 minutes. Now, we gotta puree our sauce while our pizza is in the oven, while our pizza crust is in the oven. We're gonna go ahead and puree our sauce, and as you know, I walk light but carry a big stick, so I'm using my immersion blender to make our sauce right here in our pan. You can do this in a stand-in blender, but if you do, you want to make sure not to seal this with a lid because it's a hot liquid and it can, create a mess. So you just want to cover it with a towel when you puree it in a blender. So now that we have that nice and smooth, we're gonna give it a little taste. Look at that. Doesn't that look amazing? That's our homemade marinara. In this case, our pizza sauce. I'm gonna give that a little taste. Yum. Let me add a little bit of seasoning and balance everything out. A little bit of cracked pepper, a little bit more salt. Perfect. There we go. Get this mixed together, blend it nicely, and just like that, we have our pizza sauce. So now our crust is ready to come out the oven. Count down with me. 2, 1. Oh yeah. Let me show you what this looks like. Does that crust look good or what? Cauliflower, Parmesan cheese, 1 egg. Very simple. So we have our crust. I've allowed it to cool for about 10 minutes, and look how easily it comes off the parchment. All right. As you can see, this is completely foolproof. So now we're going to take just a little bit of that sauce, spread it evenly like a master pizzaiolo. Get the sauce all around your crust. We're going to top this off with some fresh mozzarella pieces. Nice, delicious, creamy mozzarella. My wife is going to go crazy. I can't wait. So don't be shy with the cheese. This is the pizza after all. Let's get one more in there. Yeah, nice and snug. So back into the oven for another 15 minutes at 400 degrees. And go. Now count down with me. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Wait till you see what we have concocted. Look at that cheese just oozing. Oh man, does that look good. Let me tell you guys, if this is not your idea of a date night, I don't know what is. So we've got our pizza. Get it on our nice little wooden board where I'm going to serve it on. And now I've got some fresh basil. So my wife knows how I feel about basil. It's my kryptonite. So I'm going to tear off the fresh basil leaves. Not that one, that's a stem. Right directly on the pizza, and this smells already so good. You can smell the crust, you can smell the sauce, you can smell the cheese, and now this fresh basil. Oh man, I absolutely cannot wait. And because we're keto AF, Gonna drizzle a little bit of extra virgin olive oil, and we're done. We got my lovely date, a little bit of wine, and we're going to dig in. So guys, I hope you've enjoyed Keto Date Night. Absolutely check out this recipe down below. If you enjoyed watching our video, please subscribe to our channel. Press that notification bell so you can be notified when we post new content. And we will see you in the next video. She likes. Bye for now.